Alright, so we want to solve the quadratic equation x squared plus 3x minus 4 equals 0. So an easy way to do that is actually just by graphing the left-hand side of this equation. So in your calculator, you would put into the y1, which is just the first y. It doesn't mean the a point or anything. It's not like from the slope formula. X squared plus 3x minus 4. And we want to see when the value of this is equal to 0. So again, x is independent. X just happens. So we're traveling along the x-axis from the negative values towards the positive values. And as we're doing that, we can see the behavior, the value of y, or we can say f of x as well. F of x and y are the same thing. So down here, we have or rather back here, we have a pretty high value. And as x is getting larger, we're going to start going down. So the point where we get to the value of f of x, or the output of the function being 0, is right here when the graph touches the x-axis. So all we have to do to see what a solution to that equation is just go ahead and look to see where the graph touches the x-axis. So it touches at negative 1, 2, 3, 4. So a solution to this equation graphically is x equals negative 4. But if we keep going along, what we're going to see is that the graph hits, here's our minimum. This graph opens up, so we have a minimum, and this is another name for this is our turning point or vertex. They all mean the same thing. And then it's going to go back up and get to another point where the output of the function is equal to 0. Right here, we can see that the graph equals 0, and then after that it's going to go positive again. So that is the point x equals 1 along the x-axis. So just graphically, those are the two really simple solutions to this equation. And if we did go back and try to multiply the factor for this would be x plus 4 times x minus 1. We would see that it's going to be the same thing as x squared plus 3x minus 4, the left-hand side of our equation. So again, this is pretty simple. You don't need any special tools or techniques to do this. You can just go ahead and graph it and then take a look. And if you can't see, what you should do is zoom in or open up a Z-box that lets you see the x-axis and lets you see the origin, so you have something to count from. And you can do that with your calculator. But again, you could just see this. So please work on any practice examples and then go on to see the next video.